talk to you.
Excuse me? What did I do?
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
I think it's, like, disproportionately funny when somebody pretends to be mad at you and then they, like, compliment you like that. I mean, disproportionately funny when it happens to someone else anyway, not when it happens to me. Anyway, in games and whatnot. It is very dark in here. I would like a torch, and hello all the crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. So, last time, I guess we could say we officially made it into the Thieves Guild. We went and shook some people down. As the Thieves Guild is known to do. That is not the door I'm looking for. Where is the door I'm looking for? And today, we have received our new assignment, which is going to be to go and burn some beehives, commit arson, and also clear out a safe in the meadery. And the meadery can be found, and let's just run out into Riften over here. The meadery can be found in the pond. That's not the map. In the pond outside Riften. Like over around here. And let me think, what would be the easiest way to get over there? There is a bridge over in somewhere like this direction, so if you run out around Riften around the back, you can get there easily. You can also run around Riften this way, or you can just swim across the lake because this is Skyrim and you're allowed to do that. I think what I'll do is I'll just exit through the gate next to, I'm coming out over here.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Can this wait?
Let's see here. It's from Falk Firebeard at the Blue Palace. Ooh, you've got friends in high places. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
So is this going to be like the continuation of the Boy Who Cried Wolf, or whatever it was, the Man Who Cried Wolf side quest? Letter from Falk Firebrand. I will get to that later. I'm not going to do that in this video. Anyway, so what I want to do is run over around this way. And there should be another door that allows me to go outside the city from this direction. All right, not through that lock, unfortunately. But where is it? Is it next to the prawned pawn or whatever? Here. All right, so this is going to allow us to exit the city to the overworld, and this will at least bring me like sort of around the backs of the Riften docks. Did I really not discover that landmark before? I was here, wasn't I? Did I not save after I did the Exploring Riften video? Excuse me? Do you need help? Who was that? That was an Argonian voice. I think from Deepest Fathoms or something like that, but I don't know where that came from. If that's a side quest, I will pick that up later. Anyway. Let's see, there's a standing stone up there, and another farm, some caves off in the distance, the quest markers. All right, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to go and run around this way, around the shore, and we can see that there's a bridge, as I mentioned. Let's see. I think I will just run over here, activate this quest marker. You guys are lined up. Are you just waiting, or is there some... Okay. I like how they say the old fort near Riften when we're actually like closer to the fort right now than Riften is. Anyway, there's a dragon. Okay. So the reason I came over and talked to those guys is because sometimes when NPCs are lined up like that, they're in the middle of a scene or some quest initiative, but apparently that time they were just trying to like spawn in, and they had yet to start wandering off, and now I have to fight a dragon. I saw it. Where are the guards' attentions pointing? There you are. Okay, should I deal with you? I am gonna deal with you, and unless you're a particularly strong or interesting dragon, are you just gonna run away? Alright. I was going to say, unless you're a particularly strong or interesting dragon, I am just going to, just cut it out. But, let's see. So, we're gonna run across the bridge over here, and we're gonna go up there. Something that I am starting to try and keep in mind when I play this game is, what time is it? It is 6:24 p.m. It's gonna be dark soon, and I'd like to not, like, have it be dark when I'm recording because it makes it easier to see when it's daytime. So, in addition to just having the torch out, we're gonna go and wait 13 hours or so until morning. And now it's a little bit brighter. We should be able to see what we're doing. All right. So there are guards up here, and we're gonna have to deal with them. It's probably possible if you have a very high sneak level to sneak past them. Thank you. That's a case in point. It's probably if you have a very high sneak level to just sneak past them, but I don't have an extremely high sneak level, and I probably will not be able to do that. So what I'm gonna do instead is we can go and conjure our Atronaut, conjure our armor, and we can come up over here, and I can try and do my one stealth archer attempt of the video, and we can take care of these guys the normal way. And honestly, people do gravitate towards stealth in this game. It does grant a lot of it does grant a lot of bonuses combat wise with sneak attacks and whatnot, but I don't have the patience for that. I've brought that up before. But I, definitely, let's see, got anything good? You don't have anything good, really. Ow, okay. So, one, you can go. Rude. Oh, good, it auto-saved when I did the wait command, hang on. Alright, how rude. This is not doing as much That's unfortunate. I could also, like, run down there and out of the way, but, let's see. No, it doesn't. I mean, well, yes, it does end now, but it... yeah, I don't have any melee weapons besides this, so we're just gonna go and... Rude. Right, so I should probably address this. I kind of ran past it. This gate out here is locked and it needs a key. I don't think it... By needs a key, I think it means it needs an actual key. I don't think it's one of those gates where you have, like, a lever or a button that you can hit and it'll unlock it. I think you need to find an actual key. And one... Nice. One of the guards here does have it. And you can either, like, pickpocket them if you're really stealthy, I guess, or you can loot off their bodies after you kill them. And then you can unlock the gate, and you can Skyrim your way over here, that's fine, but Lydia generally isn't really able to do that. I see a lot of guys being a pain. Can I thin out this crowd a little bit? You know, I've got that, I think at least I've got that, like, fireball spell that, like, does a fiery explosion, which might be better here. I'm looking for... not quite plentiful healing, minor healing, I guess. Oh, I've also got this filter of health, which I probably should use. And also, magicka and extra magicka. 20 points of magicka isn't a lot right now, but it's definitely better than nothing. You can have your power attack interrupted right there, and, Alright, so if I can find... I know that there were some dead bodies flying. Can I find a key in one of the dead bodies? Just gonna pick some flowers as I run past. If you don't mind... Okay, who was that? No. Let me see. Let me think about this. I'm gonna actually run back here. And, let's see. I'm already dead already? Yeah, I am on rather low health. If I can, like... not how I meant to get around. I wanted to just jump back down, but... I guess it works out. Lydia, you can deal with them. Let me think about this for a minute. So, I'm gonna want to go... I don't have any melee weapons besides, like, or physical weapons besides the bow. I think I sold those all at the blacksmith, so I'm gonna want more. Food. I don't have any food besides alcohol, so that sucks. Guardian Circle. You know what? I'm not gonna get that many other chances to use this. Guardian Circles aren't something I really, like, make use of, so while it's here, I'm just gonna do that. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have used that, like, up there. How long does it last? Like, 30 seconds, probably? Anyway, so, let me go and, take another Atronac, and what I think I'm gonna do is... If I can find the key, I will open the door. That'll be wonderful. Let's see, you died. You died. You died. Okay, so there's 3 dead bodies here. You do not have a key or melee weapon. You have a steel war axe. I'll be taking that, but no key. You have an iron sword. I'll be taking that. And you have the Golden Glow Estate key. Okay, great. So, let's go unlock the door. Lydia can come on in. She can deal with these morons. And the next time I run out of magicka, I'll just go and dual wield my weapons that I borrowed from one of these guys. Alright, you can go over there. Let's see. I thought I saw an aggressive red dot that was closer, but maybe I didn't. There appears to be one on the other side of the little island over there running across the bridge. So let's just go and deal with you real fast. Destruction gained a level. You don't seem to have a bow, so you can't hit me from range, so that's good. Should I see if I can... Alright, you're gonna fall down. So I was gonna ask if I could borrow one of your weapons if you got maybe a stronger, another steel axe or something like that. Anyway, so we've got multiple parts to our assignment. So we've got to go and clear out the safe in the house, and we've also got to burn the beehives. The beehives can be found over here. And let me see. It's possible that there are more guards over here that just haven't been aggroed by us yet. Because sometimes I've noticed that they do that. But hello. Yeah, there's a bee. Those are alchemy ingredients. The beehive would make sense. I need to burn 3 of these. And I need to leave the other 3 alone, so let's be careful. Otherwise, our employer will not be super happy with us. Let's see. Let's go and take one of those. I don't think the fire is spread. I think they're far enough apart that the fire won't spread. Okay, more aggressive red dots. Great. We're gonna go and set you on fire. We can go and summon some assistance over there. Let's see. I'd appreciate it. And we're a little bit close to the beehives. It is not impossible that in the melee, like, the Atronak is going to accidentally set someone on fire. I'm going to try and stand over here so that doesn't happen. Or that, like, the Atronak blowing up sets someone on fire, sets one of the beehives on fire. It doesn't look like that's happened yet. I'm going to try and keep it that way. Alright, so you guys are trying to, like, 4-on-1 Lydia and losing. Let's see. This guy is also down on his knee, so we're gonna go and take care of him real fast, put him out of his misery. I guess I'll take the weapons. I can sell these once we get back to town anyway. Oh, you've got another Elven Arrow. Thank you, Infinite Arrow Exploit. Let's see. Oops. That was not a good shot. Alright, I'm out of magicka. I don't feel like waiting for it to regenerate, and let's just go and grab some of these. Did none of those connect? Is the game being difficult? Alright, so she's gonna take care of him. Thanks for the assist. Scaled boots, value of 70. I mean, that's not awful. But anyway. Anything up here worth, like, stealing from these barrels, by the way, before I move on? Probably not. Potatoes. Salt piles. Salt piles are alright. Those are alchemy ingredients. Potatoes, eh. Anyway, are there any more mercenaries who are going to be guarding the estate who I've got to take care of? Let me see. So, there's multiple doors to Golden Glow Estate. I don't actually know which one is the front door and which one is, like, the back door. What we saw just there is probably the front door, but if I run around, there's also this door over here by the docks. Alright, I guess I'll go in the front door. Oh, we've also got the sewer. Lovely. I also want to run around here just to make sure that there's no, Oh, you know what I keep forgetting to do is, like, checking to see if there's a mod I can install that will give me a Fallout-like view into containers, because that would make checking containers a lot easier.
Hey.
Let's see. I can improve some of my weapons and armor if I'd like. I will not be doing that now. I don't even know if I have any materials that I can do that with. So let's go inside. That was fun. There's more mercenaries in here. I'm gonna go into sneak mode by default. Okay. Not quite. Alright, there we go. Cheese. Alright, I'm gonna steal some cheese. Help myself, if you don't mind. Garlic. There's a strong box which I can unlock. See if there's anything interesting in here. Okay, so it's close to that northeast rivet. Maybe a little further in this direction. There we go. 268 gold. That's a lot of gold. For a lock that wasn't that hard, all things considered, that's a lot of gold. Anyway, so let's see. Should I go and do my Atronac and also Stoneflesh things just in case? I don't know exactly where the mercenaries in here are going to be hanging out, but they're probably going to be maybe around a corner, lurking somewhere. More cheese. All right. We're going to be eating well today. People in here really like cheese. God. All right. Well-stocked wine. Wine supply. I'm not going to steal it all. Why are we drinking wine in here when this is a meadery? Surely you should be, like, using your own products or whatever. More cheese. All right. At this point, it's basically a Dragonite spam tradition to see food in a video game that I'm playing and be made hungry. All right, so that's a door to the outside. Where actually? Let's see if we can break our way in here. Where actually do I need to go? Come on, this is just an adept locked. Actually, so is the last one. I feel like adept still shouldn't be that hard. Novice and apprentice are definitely on the easy side once you know how the game works, but adepts... Okay, that's gonna give me a level and a scroll. Potions. Another chest. More gold. Alright. Definitely gonna help myself to that. How much caraway of cheese have I picked up in here? It's probably a lot. Anyway, let me see. Oh, there's a guy. Hi, mercenary. Oh, did I miss? I missed. Alright, so... I'm gonna go and bring one of these guys back. You know what? Since there's 3 of these guys, and they're all close together, and I've got Fireball, which is like an area of effect explosion. That's kind of fun to do once in a while. Lydia's in okay shape. She should be able to take a couple of these. Let's see. How much HP do you have? Alright, you're taking these explosions pretty well. Alright, fortunately that won't aggro Lydia, because if it did, I would be in trouble. Sometimes I feel like it does, but I don't think it actually does. I think it's just that, like, there can be, like, in large fights, like fear spells or frenzy spells or whatever that can make her attack you. I probably should double check that just to make sure that setting those off near a follower won't make them go after you, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Alright, so there's a couple quest markers. There's upstairs where the safe is, and there's downstairs where I think that might be a key that I need to go get. Can I go back through there? No. Oh, there's a jail cell. I don't know if there's anything in here for us, but let's break our way in anyway, just because of lockpicking experience. Whenever you see one of the mercenary guys... Oh, okay, so that's gonna go downstairs. I guess we'll go down here first. Golden Glow Estate Basement. Whenever you see one of the mercenary guys, like, sitting down in a chair, if you really do want to... fortify your stealth archer experience. You can. They're pretty easy to hit with arrows because they're not moving and they're usually not looking at you. Let's see. We're gonna go and take care of him. Golden Glow Cellar Key. Okay. Yeah, she's not gonna go after me for that. For those explosions. They're pretty easy to just pick off with stealth archers if you really want to fortify your archery and stealth experience, but I'm probably not gonna do that for the most part. Alright, so, do I need to go down here now, or is this gonna be like the escape route? There is a quest marker down... Alright, I really need a torch. There's a quest marker down, pointing somewhere, downstairs. So can I go... Where, actually? Is there a door that I need to unlock? Oh, here it is. Okay. Let's go this way. And got some hides. Alright, those are of value. If that was a dead end. Why does everybody in this game have, like, a complete maze in their basement? Alright, so I'm just gonna go set you on fire and also that oil, and that's gonna kill me! I didn't realize how much oil there was. That was my fault. I thought I was just gonna make quick work of that bandit. Or that mercenary. Alright, anyway, yeah, so... let's go and... okay, that was actually a lot more effective than the first time. I think if I put a direct hit on them, they die faster than if I don't. They definitely seem to take more damage when it was a direct hit than when I was just throwing these everywhere. But that's great. Let's try that again. Alright, so if I'm a little more careful this time, we're going to stand over here. And he's going to take some free fire damage. Let's see. I'm also going to go and just hit you at point blank range. Like that. And he's going to go die. And Lydia, I should give you some, like, fire resistant equipment. I should put some, like, potion, enchantment of resist fire on something and give that to you. It will make you take less damage from that overall. Alright, so anything else we got to do down here? Or is it just, let's see. In here, okay, so this is the safe. Oh, you know what? If I'd gone upstairs, I might have been able to steal a key to the safe. I might have had it backwards. I thought I had to, like, steal a key that was down here. Or pick a lock upstairs, but it seems like it might be the other way around. Which is fine, because this is just going to save me a little bit of time, because I'm quite happy to pick a lock. I got 40-something lockpicks. Around there? No. Maybe by that smudge in the 3 o'clock position. Not quite that far. Not quite that far. Yeah. No? Alright, this is actually kind of giving me trouble. I should get a lot of lockpicking experience for this anyway. It is really close to that smudge. Like here. There we go. Alright, that took longer than it probably should have, but Golden Globe Bill of Sale. We're gonna take that. We're also gonna take the money. And also maybe unlock some of these just for the practice. If you don't mind. I'm sure they won't notice if some of the skull goes missing. Alright, so that is it for this. Now we've just got to go back home. You can run back outside if you'd like and fast travel back to the Thieves Guild, or you can explore down in the sewers for a brief amount of time. Let's see, I think there are like skeevers and whatnot who live down here, and I might want to be a little bit careful with that. Alright, so that woke up somebody. We're gonna go take some torches. Let's drop down here. Come on. No. There we go. Alright, what was aggroing me? That is a skeever. Alright, so we're just gonna go and set you on fire. Did you just jump like 20 feet in the air? Wow. This is going to... where is this gonna go? Is this gonna go to the sewer head outside? It is. Okay, so... you can fast travel back home from here, or I'm just going to follow the sewers and see where they lead. I think they might lead to, like, the rataways or something if you were to follow them, but let's see. We're going to go this way. That is a, like, mace hanging from a cord trap. You know what? Can I take the torches? I cannot take the torches. Some of the torches you can take, but not all of them. Ow. There's... alright, so I see a fire. Not that, like, these guys are hard to kill anyway. Not that you really, like, need that. Unless there happen to be more mercenaries down here, which I wouldn't put it past them, to be honest. What's in here? I will, by the way, read the Golden Globe Bill of Sale in a minute. That will be relevant to us in the future. But first I want to get out of here. Alright, there we go. Apprentice lock's not too bad. That's got a lot of stuff in it. Good lord. Alright. Gold, iron ingot, soul gem, lockpicks, potions of various things, and an amulet of Stendar, and also some wine bottles. Alright, somebody was hiding in here. Guide to better thieving. Is that pickpocket? That's pickpocket. I was gonna guess sneak was gonna be my second guess. But That is a skill book. I definitely won't mind having that. Why is it so dark in this game? I can probably just kill skeevers with like one fireball anyway. I don't really think I need to dual wield that spell while I'm down here. Again, unless there happens to be some other unpleasantness around. Okay, so the end just goes here. We are not going to go and all the way back to the Rataways or anything like that. We are going to respawn outside some distance away. By the way, before I leave, Nirn roots, because I know there's a couple of Nirn roots around these islands. Okay, this is gonna put us off way close to the other shore. I see a Nirn root over there. Gonna go and grab that Nirn root. And there might be more, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking for them. Alright, thank you. So, we can now fast travel back to the Thieves Guild quest marker. And from here, we can go downstairs. Oh, I did say I would read the Golden Glow Bill of Sale, too. Now that we're out. That's going to be in books. The document acknowledges the sale of Golden Glow Estate and all property, assets, and materials contained within. Payment of the property has been made in full by Gullum I as an agent on behalf of the buyer. All dealings with the Thieves Guild in Riften is to cease immediately. To deter any possible retribution for this act, you are to take immediate steps to protect our assets in any way you see fit. I think you'll find that the Thieves Guild is far more bark than bite, and will likely avoid Golden Glow Estate rather than thin their already dwindling numbers. Good luck, and may this be the start of a long and lucrative partnership. Alright, so somebody thinks that the Thieves Guild is not all it's cracked up to be, so I'm just going to go home and report this finding to the higher-ups. Let's see. So, Brynjolf can be found over here.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lass. Let me take a look at what you found. Arengoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name.
How confrontational do I want to be? Alright, I guess I'll be a little bit confrontational.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lass. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
Alright. So that's going to complete that quest. Do I want to end the video now? Should I do one quest per video? I feel like that wouldn't be terrible. I don't want these to go on too long, because that
suggest you head right over.
yeah, that can wait. Makes editing. Well, I prefer to keep things in the 20-minute range anyway. So, next time we're going to go and meet Maven. Until then, my name is Dragonite. This has been the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is one of the games that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.